Gus, and I'm 6. My question is how many galaxies are in the universe?
My name is Jim Lattis, and I am director of UW Space Place. How many galaxies are there in the universe is, in some ways, a tough question because we can't possibly see all of the galaxies in the universe. At a certain point, distant galaxies disappear from our field of view. They sort of cross over the horizon, and we can no longer see them. So we call that the visible universe. We can't see anything beyond that horizon. But in the visible universe, how many galaxies are there? That's actually been the subject of a lot of research over the years. And again, we do it by looking at a small patch of sky, basically, and counting all the galaxies that are there, and then saying, suppose it's the same around the whole sky, how many does that give us? And this was done a few years ago with an image, a very famous image taken with the Hubble Space Telescope called the Hubble Deep Field. And the Deep Field image revealed very, very distant galaxies, and so you count up all of them that you can see and then multiply by how much bigger the sky is than that one little patch of sky there. And the number used to be something like 120 billion galaxies. Fairly recently, there's been a new study using some new data from the Hubble telescope once again, but this time trying to figure out how many galaxies we're missing when we do something like that, because we can't actually see all the galaxies that would be in a little patch of sky like that. Galaxies that are nearby, we can see smaller, dimmer ones, but those smaller, dimmer ones disappear from the count as they get farther and farther away. And the number now looks like it's something like 2 trillion galaxies in the visible universe. So that's a factor of 10 more than we would have counted before. So the latest results, and that's fairly recent, only a few months old, this result, is that the number looks like it's around 2 trillion galaxies if you take into account the dimmest dwarf galaxies that are out there.